Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Star Mercenary, or Starmark for short. I'm here to talk with you guys about an interesting thing that just came out. I think this post just came out like 9 p.m. right now. It is 10:35, so it's been an hour and 35 minutes since this post came out. I'm currently recording as of that moment. As you can literally see here, it is insane. Like, bro, what is this? The Genshin Impact Luna 7 special program preview, and it's gonna happen on May 8th. So oh crap, is this Friday? So it's happening this Friday. So without further ado, let's take a look at the picture. Oh, look at that. That's so sick, dude. What is this picture? Look at that picture, dude. That is sick, dude. That is sick. Look at that. So you got the Tory, obviously, and you got him and his machines. You got the Traveler, you got Nahida, you got Nicole, Wander, Kale, and then you got this mysterious hooded figure. As for who that is, I don't know who that is. None of us know. I mean, this just came out. So we don't know who this is. So I've seen some replies that others have done on this post. A couple of people have said that it's possible that it might be one of the Tory segments, or if not, someone completely different. We don't know who it is, but we do know that they are part of the Fatui. You can see the pale star symbol right there. So another thing that I could notice is that right here, you have Dotori here in this, very digitized form. It almost looks like something like out of the Temple of Space. It's very geometrical, very cubical. Even if his body doesn't look cubical, like the lines around him and stuff like that, like you see, they're very geometrical. And then you see from his hand what looks to be like data, but almost looks like digital strings. And then you see that, on the Nahida right here. It's almost as if saying, it's like, I will become, I will puppeteer, the Dendro Archon. Obviously, you got the Traveler and his prototype Ranko, which is sick. Wanderer ready to strike. Then you got Nicole, which is honestly interesting. I never thought we'd see Nicole in this, in this event. Or more like specifically in this point of the story. Because we already just had what happened, with Notcry, which is honestly pretty epic. This seems like it's something even more different. It seems like it's something more deeper, really. I mean, granted, we already know that, whenever Nicole is involved with it, we know it has something to do, with ancient civilization, with ancient history and stuff. And then you got Kale, which is honestly a nice touch that they have Kale with her bone drawn all the way, because it's almost like, it's like, I'm gonna make sure that, it's like, I'm gonna get that revenge shot, Arnold, he's the one behind Murder of Birds. Capitano's #1 glazer, by the way. I agree. He put in his reply that he's gonna get his revenge. Yeah, like right here, it says here, we gotta get Sumericast pulling up. We gotta hear Kale better get that revenge shot. Oh god. This is here. He looks like he's merging with the data tree of Irminsul. And who's this cloaked figure? It honestly does look like he's merging with like some kind of digital tree. Behind him here, you can't really see much. It almost looks like wings here. Then you got to see, like that half moon type of thing. So that is interesting. Dude, that is epic. And then you can even look here. It says here, truth amongst the pages of Purana. We're getting there, dude. We finally got the quest that we've been searching for. Dude, that's sick. Oh man, I am so excited. I am so gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this stream if I can. It's like at 8 a.m. though. It's like Friday 8 a.m. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it around that time, but if I can, I probably will. It honestly depends, because life, work, and all that stuff like that. I don't know if I'll work that day, but if I don't, I'll definitely watch it. Or I might just join a friend's live stream. Who knows? But dude, that's gonna be sick. Oh, look at here. Song of the Welcome Moon, Andante. That's very interesting. The reason why I say that is because I like how Genshin Impact has been using these. You got Song of the Welcome Moon, prologue, sequel, prequel, those kinds of things. So let's see here, if we look it up, Andante means here, Andante is an Italian music tempo marking meaning at a walking pace, indicating a moderate flowing speed, typically between 72 to 76 beats per minute. It is used to describe a calm, flowing, and expressive tempo that is slower than allegro, but faster than adagio. It stems from the Italian word andare, to go or walk. That is crazy. It's like Song of the Welcome Moon, to go, to walk, to move forward. That's interesting. Okay, no, you know what? That does make sense though, now that I think about it, because if you have Kale here, and then you have, Wanderer here, two people who have such a deep history with the Toray, it's possible that to go on or to move forward, it might be that one of the key little ways of saying to move on, to move forward, to, to face your fears and, go past what you've been through, to go past the suffering. It's possible that that's what it means. It might be their way of saying, oh yeah, this is Wanderer and Collie's way of, or moment of, moving on from, the nightmares and the suffering. This possibly might be the final battle that we have with Dottore. And I honestly feel like that this one's gonna be more intrinsic. I have a feeling that it might not be a weekly boss, but if it is a weekly boss, that would be sick. Although honestly, I feel like it isn't. Then again, Genshin Impact has kind of a history of making certain boss battles not weekly. It would kind of mess up with the continuity of the story. But I mean, it doesn't always matter, you got the first Dottore one. They might have another Dottore, I'm not so sure. Any boss battle with any character instead of like a monster or something like that usually tends to not be recurring. You never see him more than once in terms of like the weekly bosses. For example, we had a boss fight with the Raiden Shogun at first, but that wasn't a weekly boss. But then when the second story quest, part 2 for Raiden Shogun's quest came out, we had that weekly boss. We had the weekly boss, with the plane of Euthymia. So it's like, you can kind of see where this is kind of going. I have a feeling that, that this battle with the Doctor is probably going to be like the final one, and we're not going to have any more, and it's not going to be a weekly boss. Those are my thoughts. I mean, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. So yeah. Also, it says here, the juicy details and new game content developed in a version Luna 7. It will also drop some redemption codes and other goodies. So don't forget your codes. Always try to get the codes. I haven't been getting as many codes as I can, like in the sense that I haven't been, redeeming any codes that I find or that the stream gives. So it's like, oh no, it's like, I gotta make sure to remember this time. But I mean, other than that, that is crazy. Oh, we're about to see something epic. We're gonna see something epic. This next Archon quest is gonna be sick. And I feel like, oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I feel like this might be the turning point from here, and we're probably gonna head to Snezhnaya after this. Because after this is gonna be the summer event. Next up is June, so by June we're gonna have the summer event. So, yeah, this is the last of the Song of the Welcome Moon. Then we're gonna have the summer event, and then we're gonna go to Snezhnaya. Dude, oh my god, that's gonna be insane. Yo, oh, that is insane. Andante, to go, to move forward. That's maybe saying, oh yeah, we go, not just, that could be a way to say, oh yeah, like this is Wanderer and Collie's way of, moving on, but it's like also the way of saying, it's like, you're going on to the next region, so walk, move, go forward type of thing. Oh my god, dude, that is insane. Never thought I'd see that. Well, we're gonna have to stay tuned for the stream, and we're gonna watch it as best as we can. I probably might not stream it. Maybe later down the line, once I've gotten used to how to use, the recording systems, because I'm using OBS at the moment. I'll be able to, be able to stream. I'll be able to start streaming maybe. But I might not stream like every single time. Like I said, it's all sporadic. Special programs, I might stream those or anything like that. Any gameplay? Probably not. I probably might not stream any gameplay. That's a bit too it's a bit too draining, so there is that. But all in all, man, this is gonna be exciting. This Archon quest is gonna be huge. It's gonna be the turning point to everything. I wonder, do you think we're gonna get any involvement with the Shades? I feel like there's gotta be at least some kind of small or even big, doesn't matter, but there has to be some form of direct interaction with the Shades. Any shade could work. It could be the Shade of Life, could be, Nibirius or Rhine-Daughter, or could be Renova, could be Istaroth. We might even get Asmodee, who knows? Dude, that's gonna be sick. Oh man, I can't wait for that. Yeah, but that's about it right now, and I hope you guys are all ready for this stream. Dude, it's gonna be so awesome.